In studio and arriving at tremendous expense, we have Adam Wright from Kingfisher Gym.
How are you, Ollie?
You're very welcome in.
Thank
You're here
you.
for your monthly visit, and we're going to be talking about buddying up as a concept in terms of your gym adventures.
Yeah, or exercise adventures, as we were talking about a minute ago off air. Whatever you're doing, yeah. Some people like it, some people don't like it. There's benefits to it, there's drawbacks to it. There's loads of different ways that you can look at it. Some people do it. Do either of you do it?
Well, do you know what? We
team
do,
up with
yeah.
someone?
Well, we run twice a week here from the radio station, and a bunch of us do it. And I have to say, number one, it's an appointment to run.
There you go. That's one. That's one benefit.
Yeah. And number two, you mightn't go yourself just on your own, depending on the humour you're in.
Accountability is one of the major benefits of it.
Yeah.
Is that if you have an appointment to meet someone, you're more likely to actually turn up.
Keep
so that would be
appointment.
the first benefit of teaming up with someone for any kind of exercise, is that you're more likely to turn up if you're letting someone down by not being there. Other benefits could be things like there's a little bit of competition.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of competition.
Yeah. And
maybe.
it's enjoyable. I love the bit of banter.
More fun. Yeah, makes it more fun. Time flies when you're having fun, so you tend to end up working out longer sometimes when you've got someone there, whereas when you're there on your own, it's like, oh, how long do I have to stay here to feel like I've done enough? Whereas when you're, if you're with a friend, maybe that doesn't happen as much. It's easier to try new things as well. That's a big one. I think it's a little bit less obvious, but it's if you're in a gym environment and you're maybe a little bit nervous, or whatever environment you're in, or maybe you're a little bit, and maybe you're a little bit nervous in the environment that you're in, having someone there to go over to a new machine or go into a new class with you would be a huge benefit. Like, so it is, there's a big benefits in that one. You can try two-person moves, do things like, you ever seen sit up where you throw the medicine ball to people and back up? You can't really do that, or it's more difficult to do that when you haven't got a partner there. And then one for outside the gym, which is kind of cool, is that you can recover together. So people who have exercised with you are probably less likely to suggest McDonald's. They're more likely to
You'd
understand.
be surprised, Adam.
True. But they're probably more likely to suggest healthier recovery options, like to go and get a shake instead of a super high calories, sugary coffee or whatever it happens to be. Like,
we're a team and we're working on this, and having that feel good vibe is a real important thing. I really think you have to enjoy what you're doing.
Totally, completely.
To have some sort of longevity.
You can enjoy it on your own, though.
Oh, absolutely.
And that was the other.
It sounds like it's only just pros to this. There has to be some cons to it as well.
That was, again, we mentioned it a minute ago, just a little bit before we came on air. If training with a partner becomes a crutch and you don't do it, if your partner doesn't turn up, I think that's a problem. That's a drawback. Now, it's only if you allow it to become that it becomes an issue. Like, if you're just, no, I'm going for my workout, my friend will be there or not. I'm still going to work out regardless. I'll have more fun if my friend is there, but I'm still going to do it. Then, if they're not, then it's okay.
The person texts you and says, I'm not into it today, and you're like, yes, that's my out.
That becomes then it becomes a bit of an issue, and it almost becomes less accountability to turn up and more hopeful that one of you won't, so the other one doesn't have to, kind of thing. And so,
does it depend on the buddy?
I think it would. I couldn't give you. I've never really trained with a training partner. I've done workouts with people, even clients that came to train with me instead of be trained by me, kind of thing. And it's enjoyable, and you have the banter and you have the appointment to be there, but it's never really been something that I've needed to get me to the gym, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like, I want to go to the gym regardless of who I'm meeting. Fostering that mindset, I feel, would be beneficial for anybody. Make sure that it's not the only reason you go is that you're meeting Karen or Derek.
All comes back to your initial inclination to do this and your resolve to do this. The fact that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're doing it for you.
Exactly.
You're not doing it for Karen or Derek.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself and turn up because you want to turn up. If they're there, great. If they're not, get on with it.
And as much as I enjoy the buddy thing now and again, it's nice to get out on your own too. That headspace, that dependent time of day or what's going on. Or whatever.
Well, you go out running. If you go out running with the group that you were talking about there a minute ago, you go out running with a group. You're going to be having the chat with them. It's more than just a partnership. It's a group of people.
Now,
you're going to be having the chat. People will be setting pace.
Exactly that.
But you might go a little bit quicker.
Yeah. The advantage for me, Adam, is the fact that you cover distance and you don't even know you're doing it.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
The flip side of that, though, is that sometimes, like you said, it's nice to go out on a road. I don't run, but my understanding is it's nice to go out on the road by yourself and clear your head and think through your day and have time to yourself, whether it's listening to music or not, whether it's just listening to the world go by as you run along. Like that can be beneficial too. So you don't always have to train with a partner.
Exactly that. But I have to say, I do feel the benefit of it. And you have the likes of, the Waterford Viking Marathon coming up now the end of the month.
Yeah.
You have running groups.
How's Mary's training going for that?
Yeah, it's going fine.
Since she's not here.
Yeah. No, she's working.
Oh, I'm sure now she was training all weekend.
I bet she was.
She's running right now.
Yeah, she is. Actually, that's why she's not here, because she's running.
Wiping the sweat from her brow as we speak.
I think it was interesting what you said as well about that competitiveness. I mean, it can be healthy. You know, it can be that sort of like, get that person to push you that little bit further.
It can also be dangerous.
It can be dangerous.
But yeah, no, it can totally be healthy. If there's a decent understanding of what the goals are and how exercise and physiology and all this, not massively scientific or anything like that, but just maybe understanding that being crushed under a weight is not necessarily good for you. I'm thinking more about young men maybe teaming up.
Yeah,
now, at the
I
moment,
can lift this.
Going in, and I'm not going to lift less than you, even though it's going to hurt me because macho ego kind of thing. It's like,
which is silly stuff.
And
so women can be like that as well.
Okay, all right. I'm saying nothing.
You've had it from the horse's mouth.
Yes.
Take it from me.
I'm saying nothing. But yeah, maybe. But I'm sure. But it's that kind of competition gets a little bit when competition becomes such that there's a possibility for injury or overexerting oneself. Then yeah, but if it is I can do I did 9, you did 10, I'm going to do 11. That can be quite healthy, I think.
But I met Mary after her run the other day, and she was saying that she ran with 2 girls here in the office who run regularly, and she was saying, I wouldn't have done that distance if I hadn't been running with them. And she felt like a sense of achievement after it.
Yeah. She wasn't trying to beat them.
Exactly.
I'm going to assume, Mary, that you weren't trying to beat them.
She was slightly red, I do have to say.
But just to encourage to do the bit.
You're setting a bit of a bar, that's all.
Yeah.
And no matter what you're doing, trying to learn something or improve at something, when you're going with someone who's at a little bit of a higher range, you're up in your game, but not killing yourself at the same time.
Can be, absolutely.
There's the thing. Yeah. Now, Adam, would you like to give a mention to your social media presence?
I would.
Before
Great.
You go there?
Yeah, that's fantastic. You can find me on primarily Instagram or Facebook at Adam Wright PT. Both of them are the same handle. Just look up Adam Wright PT at Adam Wright PT. Thank you.
Any questions in your head over the coming months that you'd like to send Adam's way, do let us know.
Feel free.
We'll certainly pass
Follow,
those on.
like, favourite, comment, message, all that stuff.
No better buccal. Adam Wright, Kingfisher Gym. Listen, thank you.